about my English speaking journey, how I became coach for English today for beginner students. Well, I followed just three simple step formula, and I'll also share those simple steps with you in this video. If you are interested to learn English speaking at your home. My name is Khurshid Sir English. I help students, especially beginners, to speak English confidently and fluently. I have done post graduation in English and I also possess Bachelor of Education degree as well. I have trained hundreds of students so far in English speaking, online as well as offline. Initially, I was not good at English speaking at all. I was having poor vocabulary and I was not really fluent and confident to speak English. But how did I learn English speaking? I followed just a three-step formula. And what's the formula? Simple. First step, I listened and watched lot of videos. I was having a lot of time and I invested that important priceless time in my education. I started watching the videos in English, particularly on YouTube. I listened to the native English speakers for 2 to 3 hours on regular basis. It increased my listening power. I came to know about different kinds of words and sentences. I learned about body language and confidence. I learned about communication skills while watching the videos of native English speakers. So this was the first step I started doing. I listened and watched the videos in English. Okay. So next step, what I did, I basically started reading lots of books in English. And still today I am reading those English books to have more clarity, to build my vocabulary, to have strong vocabulary, because I was not having strong vocabulary. So it is said that if you have strong vocabulary, then it is necessary for you to build strong vocabulary. Then you will have confidence in speaking English. I did the same. I read a lot of self-help books in English. I used to read maybe 50 to 100 pages on daily basis, and it probably changed or shifted my mindset, and I learned new words and new sentences, and it helped me a lot to speak English words and sentences because I was not having strong vocabulary, and I was highlighting, I was mentioning, I was writing the important sentences or words on my notebook, and then I used to learn the meanings of those words or sentences. I took the help of internet, chat, GPT, Google. You can also do that. Because if you want to have strong vocabulary, just read, read, read. One of the finest English speakers of India, Mr. Dr. Shashi Tharoor, he also suggested to read lots of books in English to build strong vocabulary. It gives immense confidence when you read books written in English. Okay, start with small sentences. Start with small, understandable, digestible words, and then learn advanced words, advanced sentence. Okay, this was step number second I followed. Do you know Before teaching students English speaking, teaching students, I was basically a general line teacher, teaching students about different subjects. But I was basically rejected from two jobs because I was not able to speak or communicate effectively in English language. And I got fired from two jobs. And then I found that it is very important to have English speaking skill with you because it gives tremendous confidence when you are able to speak or communicate in English language. It's altogether a different kind of thrill and experience. So that time I decided to learn English speaking skill. Initially, it was very hard for me to learn English speaking, to be honest. I could not understand the words or sentences easily. I could not digest the meaning or the sentences easily. But I kept going on daily basis. I remained consistent to learn to improve my English speaking skill. And then a big idea struck my mind. I started teaching students. I started helping students, and helping students also helped me in improving myself, in improving my English language and fluency as well. Okay. What was the next step that I followed which helped me to become coach for English today for most of the students? I created different ways to express myself. What does that mean? That means I listened a lot of English videos. I read lots of words and sentences and books. Basically, I had strong vocabulary, but the thing was, I was not communicating in English at all. And I was searching for the ways how can I express myself in English? How can I communicate effectively in English? How can I be fluent at English speaking? I was searching for the ways, and I started creating different kinds of ways where I could express myself in English language. I start doing English commentary in cricket matches because I'm a fond playing cricket. I'm fond of playing cricket. That's why I used to do a lot of commentary in cricket matches, and that commentary also helped me to increase my or boost my confidence as well. And when I was called for interview, I used to go on the stage and give the interview because I was searching for different kinds of ways where I can express myself. You can also search different kinds of ways through which you can express yourself because it is not sufficient to listen and read books to build or develop your vocabulary unless and until you express yourself in English. I know that you have learned many words and hundreds of sentences as well. You understand words and sentences as well, but you are not expressing yourself in English. So it will be very hard for you to communicate effectively to become fluent at English speaking. What you have to do at home, you have to create your own ways to express yourself in English. I started recording my voice, my topic in English on my smartphone. Just press the record button and start speaking in English. Doesn't matter if you speak one word, one sentence, or two sentences. Just record, just press the button of your smartphone. Because every hero has started from the zero. Initially, we have to find the ways so that we can express ourselves in English. I started teaching students online as well as offline, and it helped me a lot to gain my confidence back, to improve my fluency, to build my strong vocabulary, to be more confident, to be more courageous to speak in front of the camera, in front of the audience. Initially, it was not easy for me to face the real people, to face the camera. But I kept going on and on, on and on. I remained consistent. I used to record the videos on a regular basis. That helped me a lot in speaking English at home. You need not to spend or invest lakhs or thousands of rupees in hiring a tutor or mentor or guide to teach you about English speaking. I have done basically this thing at my home. Okay, so if you also want to speak English at home, if you don't want to spend or invest money, you can do or follow the same steps that I have followed. Basically, these steps worked for me. Maybe these steps can also work for you. And right now, I'm in front of you. I'm teaching students on a regular basis. Daily English class I conduct on Zoom to help them to become fluent, to build their confidence, to build their vocabulary. And they are learning on daily basis. You can do the same thing. Just create your own ways to express yourself. Because if you are not expressing yourself, you cannot improve English speaking. It is not sufficient to listen and read. You must speak to learn spoken English. Okay, you can just read the book aloud in your room. You can talk to the mirror if you are comfortable talking to the mirror. I mean to say that you have to create the opportunities for yourself. I've created different kinds of opportunities. Sometimes I was interviewed by many journalists and they want you to know about English speaking. There's also a way of expressing myself. You can also do the same if you have that courage and confidence to have an interview in front of the journalist or interviewer. Okay, I basically started posting videos on Facebook and YouTube. I was not afraid of making the mistakes because every person who has the fear of making mistake will not take the initiative. You have to take the initiative to become wonderful at English speaking. Ratan Tata, legend businessman, entrepreneur, philanthropist of India, who has passed recently, he has stated or he has said that you need not to be great to start, but you need to start to be great. Nobody is great at the beginning. After so many failures, after so many challenges you face, then you become wonderful at your craft. So that's why it's important to start where you are right now. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes or not, because everyone makes the mistakes. And I'm seeing today right now native English speakers, they are making mistakes while speaking English, but who cares? Nobody cares. Because I know that nobody is perfect. Do you think I'm perfect? I have followed these 3 steps. I have become perfect? No, not at all. I still improve myself on a daily basis, regular basis. I still invest 5 to 6 hours daily in my education, learning from different sources. I still read books. I still watch videos in English. I still express myself on regular basis. But if you fear of making mistakes, you will not take the initiative, you will not take the first step. If you want to become great, you have to start where you are right now. Find the ways where you can express yourself. You can talk to yourself, you can talk to your sibling or your brother or sister, you can talk to your parents. If it is not easy for you, then create other ways to express yourself. What I am saying, if you are a cricket lover, then just go and have interview, be in front of the interviewer there on the stage. If you are fond of cricket, if you love playing cricket, in this way I have created different ways to express myself. Right now I'm delivering this speech live on YouTube. I can make the mistakes. It's possible for me because I am human being. I'm not 100% perfect, but I'm not afraid of making mistakes. That's the difference between the people or students who don't take the initiative and the person who takes the initiative. Why a beginner or a student speaks his or her mother tongue easily with no trainer or guide or mentor? Why he speaks or why I speak my mother tongue effortlessly or fluently and confidently? Have you thought about this thing? Have you thought about this concept? Why we say the sentence effortlessly in our mother tongue? Do you know the reason? Basically, if we focus what's happening to us, we spend or invest 5 to 6 to 7 hours daily practicing our mother tongue. That's why it comes effortlessly. That's why I feel, you feel comfortable using mother tongue. If you start doing the same with English speaking over a period of time, it will also come to you effortlessly. You will speak English confidently and fluently and effortlessly. If you invest same 5 to 6 to 7 hours on consistent basis in learning English speaking. But if I invest 10 to 15 minutes on daily basis and after 1 week I doubt my capabilities and abilities, why I am not speaking English confidently and fluently? I have spent 15 minutes on a regular basis for a week. It's not sufficient practice. You don't have strong vocabulary yet. You don't have that confidence to express yourself easily and effortlessly. You are using your mother tongue for 6 to 7 hours. You are communicating in your mother tongue easily, but you are just investing a handful of minutes, few minutes in speaking English. It's not gonna happen that you will learn English speaking within a week. If you are comfortable investing 15 minutes on regular basis in learning English, it's okay. Depends upon you and depends upon your desire. How efficient you want to become at English speaking. But if you want fast and quick results, quick improvement within 6 months or 3 months, then you have to put more time, more energy, more efforts in using the words and sentences that you have learned. You have learned from notebooks, you have learned from books, you have learned from watching English videos, but you also have to express yourself. You also have to speak those words and sentences. Then you can improve. If you are using the words and sentences for 10 minutes, increase the amount of time. Use English speaking words or sentences for 30 minutes, for 1 hour, for 3 hours per day, and then you can see the wonderful change in English speaking. Then you can see wonderful results after few weeks or few months if you are investing more time, energy, and focus. But you are giving more focus, you are putting more focus to your mother tongue and less focus on English speaking language. That's why you are still struggling. It will take a lot of time if you go with the same speed. But if you are in a hurry that you want to speak English within few months or few weeks, put more time and effort and focus and energy. It's not that you are stupid to learn English speaking. No, not at all. Every skill is learnable in this world. What does that mean? That means English speaking is also a skill. If I can speak English, if I can learn English, if Khurshid sir can speak English fluently and confidently, you can too. If other person can speak English confidently and fluently, you can also do the same thing. But you have to follow some basics. You have to express yourself on daily basis. So if you are not willing to put time, energy, focus and effort on a regular basis, it will not gonna happen that you will become excellent speaker for English. It will not happen at all. Sorry to say that. Because every skill takes time, focus, energy, consistency to be good at. That means every skill in this world is learnable. Every skill in this world you and I can learn if I put my focus, energy, time, consistency on regular basis. Every skill we can learn in this world. Can you imagine? And you think that you cannot speak English at all? It's a myth. It's a, disbelief. It's a negative thought that's running through your mind that you cannot speak English confidently and fluently. Because the person who is hero of English speaking right now, he has also started from the zero, from scratch. Initially, he was also facing the challenges and hardships of speaking the right words and with the right pronunciation. But he kept going on and on. He kept facing the challenge. He had the desire to improve himself on a regular basis. That's why he's the superstar English speaker right now. Okay? You need not to become expert English speaker within few weeks. No. Just have some goals. Start with small goals and then you can change your goal. For an example, you need not to learn complete English language within 1 week or 1 month. It will not gonna happen because English, it's a huge, very huge language. It means you want to drink ocean within 1 week or one day. It will not gonna happen. If you think I have learned everything about English speaking, still there is plenty of room to improve. Okay, just write down a small goal for a month. If not for a month, then for 15 days. If not for 15 days, then for 1 week. If not for 1 week, then for at least 1 day or 1 hour. And decide that I'm gonna learn these 5 sentences or 5 words in English today. I will learn the meaning of these 5 words right now. I will use internet in my favor and I will learn the meaning of these 5 words right now. Not later, not tomorrow, but right now. This is a small goal. And when you will achieve this goal, it will boost your confidence. That if I can learn these 5 words, I can also learn 2 sentences in English on regular basis. And if I can learn 2 words, 2 sentences in English on daily basis, I can also speak some words in English. Isn't it? It gives momentum and confidence in you when you achieve something. That's why I'm telling you, start learning small words or sentences. And when you learn those words and sentences on a regular basis, try to express yourself. Try to use those words and sentences in your speech. Record yourself on your smartphone. You have everything today in your home, in your hands, but you are not smartly using that device in your favor. You are using your smartphone in others' favor. Start using smartphone in your favor. Just press the record button and start saying something in English about yourself, about the words that you have learned, or about the sentences that you have learned recently. Isn't it? It's simple. It's easy. Basically, you need not upload those videos on social media or different kinds of apps. You need not upload those videos on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. Not at all. Just record your speech for 1 minute or 30 seconds, 20 seconds, and listen to your own voice. And then think about your performance, where I need the improvement. And again, on the next day, try to improve yourself, try to do better from the previous performance. And in this way, the excellence graph increases when you improve yourself, when you correct at least one mistake on daily basis, when you at least try to improve just 1% of any skill on daily basis. Over a period of time, it blows up. You will find a new person speaking English, and you will be surprised how it happened. It happened because you improved yourself on regular basis and you expressed yourself on regular basis. For more English speaking videos, comment in the comment box which types of videos you want to learn, which type of English grammar lessons you want to improve or learn. Just write the comments in the comment box so that I can help you in those topics. I can help you to improve those topics. Subscribe this channel for more English speaking videos and English grammar lessons. Share with your friends also so that I can reach more students and also solve their problem, help them. So this is how I learned English speaking at home. I did not invest any penny, or I did not invest money, or I did not hire any teacher or mentor or guide to learn English. I just started from my home. Akhtar Khan got it. Thank you. So, dear Akhtar Khan, if you have not subscribed, do subscribe the channel for more learnings, for more English speaking topics and English grammar topics. Share with your friends because it's a great thing to do. If I want to learn something, I prefer that my friends also. I'm Hamid. Okay, thank you, Mr. Hamid Wani. Thank you. Inshallah, we'll meet tomorrow with new topic. Thank you.